So what's going on, man? Let's just talk. Part 2. Got my mans with me.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Jag. Jagrin, Jag G, no swag.
So we was just sitting in the car talking about marijuana smoke. Chief and Nat Keef, aka Earth, whatever people want to call it, but okay.
The Dodos.
And you know, we was talking about some other stuff about like people in their life, you know, how stuff work out and how stuff don't work out. People setting goals and people not setting goals. This is how you can tell if you with somebody that you shouldn't be with. It's a certain vibrational system that you guys give off to each other and feed off each other, and you know, the energy and all that good stuff coexists. So I'm gonna say this: if you got goals and you setting plans and you want to be something, and the person you with don't want to be nothing, you ask them, you know, what do you want to be? What do you see yourself 5 years from now? Like I was just telling, you know, my man's over here what was going on about, you know, something in the past that I dealt with. And to sit up and look somebody square in their face and tell them you don't know what you want to do, and that person gives you an option, like you gotta have some type of goal set. Like you gotta, I don't care if you want to skip down the street every day. You say, I want to be the best damn skipper there. Yeah, I want to win. I want to be in the Guinness. That's cool. But if somebody's giving you an option and you see that person is motivated and they want to kindle your fire to motivate you to push you to your full potential to be great, and you tell that person you don't know what you want, and they give you 24 hours to make up a lie, say anything like, hey, I'm going to let you think about it. And I'm going to come back and ask you tomorrow. And we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. And I want you to tell me what you want to be and what you want to do and where do you see yourself. And that very next day, you look that same person who gave you that option in the face, knowing their full potential is nothing but the best for them and you, and tell them you don't know what you want to do. So you mean to tell me you don't know anything that you want to do, and you need people to think for you? So you needed somebody to think for you, to tell you that you need to think of a lot to tell that person, even if you didn't know what you wanted to do. They would have accepted anything you told them, and you still looked at them right in the face and tell them, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a good look.
You know, so my whole thing is, if that happens on either side, because it's a lot of women out here that's like that, and it's a lot of men out here that's like that.
Definitely.
My whole thing is, to be a man, you got to be a man. You can't live with a woman and let that woman take care of you to be a man, because now your dominance is completely out the window. She runs that house. How can you run a house? You living with somebody and you can't even take care of yourself, and she taking care of you plus her kids, and if your raggedy ass got kids, she taking care of them too. That don't make sense. That's not the right way of order of things, and that's completely by far the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I've never been the type of man that wanted a woman to take care of me. It's okay to accept gifts and nice things, but even that has a limit. Like, okay, listen, babe.
Most definitely.
You doing a little bit too much. I'm gonna have to slow you down, because I like it. It's cool. A lot of people, you know, but oh man. You got me right clean, G.
They will take advantage of that.
So, as a woman, you got to be careful, and even as a man, you can overdo your part sometimes to the point where you handicap and enable certain women, you know, on their potential, in which I take care of, you know, a lot of stuff that I work. I do this, I take care of this, I take care of that, which is fine. But I still give my woman, or my, you know, we're going to edit this piece, but I still do my piece or whatever. I do my part. And my whole thing is, you got to be able to give them room to grow and do their part too.
It's a hand-in-hand relationship, basically, yes.
If you're going to go to work and make all the money, she got to manage the money, and she got to keep the house straight.
Yes.
If you want to stay at home and keep the house straight while she going to make all the money, there's nothing wrong with that. In my eyes, you still doing something. You contributing, you making sure You know, you're going to have to do everything now. I'm talking to wash clothes, cook, then you're going to have to do that part if that's the role you want to play. I'm not going to play that role. But it's a lot of niggas out here that's lacking. They women go home, cook, clean, wash clothes, take care of them sexually, and still get up and go to work. And they sit down with these headphones on and play Xbox naked all day. I'm on live. Hey, babe, bring me that juice out. Yeah, the green one.
Yeah.
Bring me a sandwich, too. Nigga, fuck you. All day. That's what you got. That's what you offering. And women take that. Where it's a whole bunch of no good men at, it's a whole bunch of no good women at too. You better believe that. The earth need the woman to evolve so that the men can evolve to do what they desire. There's no reason why we should have all these teens running around here killing each other, trying to trap thinking it's cute. You know why they think it's cute? Because these little women that's around here, they think it's cute. So if the women stopped thinking that shit was cute, these niggas would stop doing it. And motherfuckers would actually be walking around with suits and shit on. Because you know why? That's attractive to a woman. A businessman. Oh, he got a suit, he got a job. When women stop being no good, a lot of these niggas will stop that too. When they just, I just want to have sex and he's selling dope and he's selling drugs and that's attractive to you. If you a woman and that's attractive to you, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because all that is putting you, if you have kids, in danger. Because you know this nigga trapping, you know he's selling, doing all type of stuff. At risk of all type of STDs. It's just crazy.
That's true. Very true.
I can go on about this subject, but you know, I just want to know what people's comments are, what people think about, is that true or is that not true, or you know, I'm talking about topics that people don't really shed light on. You know, we got topics coming up, you know, later on in the future about religion, about baby mama drama, cheating. Like, man, we got a lot. So far,
just be on the lookout, man. It's a surprise.
We got some stuff.
What's the second video?
It's the second one. It's part 2.
Now for the marijuana smokers, the chief keepers, the guys, the females, the people that love to smoke marijuana. Nothing wrong with smoking it. I used to smoke it back in the day. You can ask my brother.
Yeah, man, I used to smoke. I mean, it's been
You
times
know,
where
yeah, he
ain't
done.
nobody
Yeah,
perfect, but I'm just saying.
We done experience. I'm gonna say that we done experience.
You gotta grow.
You know, but you know, ain't nothing wrong with it, but just don't abuse it. If you abuse it, then there's something wrong with it. It becomes something in the future. It knocks you off your path. Some people don't have a problem with smoking weed. Look at Snoop Dogg. You know, I don't know his side effects, but you know, you got some people that ain't all the way there yet, and they trying to conquer something that they can't conquer. You know, okay, you want to function smoking, you want to drive smoking, function. Okay, you do that continuously. You know, then you get the hang of it. But there's other side effects that come with that. You know, and if you're gonna smoke, man, do it. How you say that? Recreational.
Yeah, man. Like recreational smoking.
Don't, you know,
anything can be abused.
Yeah,
like
anything.
Too much of anything, it can be addiction. It could be a habit. It could be abuse. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's pleasurable out here that you do, you can abuse it by overdoing it.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with, oh man, it's a nice day. I want to go sit out the Bahamas and smoke a nice J, man. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna cook and clean and da da da. But when people always say, I can quit.
Yeah.
I can quit.
It's not easy to quit. It is, well, to me, it's easy. It wasn't easy at first, but to go cold turkey, I just kept my sanity. You know, I had side effects, real bad side effects. I didn't tell nobody but my brother. He only knows, but I conquered it. You know, but if you guys gonna play with that weed, man, smoke that weed, do it in a respectful way. The people that don't respect drugs, those be the ones that end up crazy. The people that don't respect it. So if you're gonna abuse it, I wouldn't do it.
All right. So that concludes what's going on here for today. So most definitely, we can definitely check that out.
Let's just talk.
Part 2. Let's go.